All right, Sophia. So this is in response to your wish for a little mobility routine for hiking, for lifting. I like to make kind of like little flows, make things as simple as possible when it comes to stuff like this, because you don't have to get too crazy. Unless you're doing something, if you're aiming for something very specific, and at some point maybe that's what we do, maybe we create something very specific for you. But for right now, we're just going to kind of make this real general, and we're going to build this off of a yoga series, or vinyasa as it's called a sun salutation, and it literally just means like saluting the sun, waking up to the sun. It's what's often done, practiced in the morning. We're going to do a variation, my own kind of little tweak on this. So let's dive in. So what I want you to do is, and again, especially if you're getting up like first thing in the morning, what you can often do is just get a little bit of movement in the body. Kind of gently tapping the small of the back, gently tapping the sides of the ribs. Just get a little bit of movement. You know, shake out the legs a little, shake out the arms a little. And then we're going to come feet together, or you know, you can have it, like, keep it pretty casual. You can go about hip width apart. You know, hands, prayer, heart center, kind of hands at heart center. This is where you're going to start. You're going to, as you inhale, you're going to reach forward and up. As you exhale, you're going to swan dive forward and reach down like you're touching your toes. As you inhale, roll on back up. Reverse swan dive as you come up. Hands at heart, hands it together, and then back into heart center. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. As you inhale, roll on up. Reverse swan dive. Exhale, bring the hands back down. One more time, just like that. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. And now for me, let's just take it a step further. So we're going to inhale, reach forward and up. We're going to interlace the fingers. You're going to exhale, shift the hips to the side. We're just kind of opening up the side body. As you inhale, we'll come back up. Exhale, shift the hips over to the other side. Open up the side body. Inhale, back up. Again, little back bend. Think about squeezing the glutes, kind of tucking the pelvis under a little bit. You should feel this more here, you know, opening up here than arching in the back, right? And you come back up, inhale, exhale down. Inhale again. We're going to inhale into a little chair pose, or what's called Utkatasana. Just kind of drop it in this chair pose. We're going to come back down, exhale, inhale, roll it up. Exhale, inhale. Interlace the fingers, exhale to the side, inhale up, exhale to the side, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale in the chair, exhale back, inhale, roll on up. We'll do one more just like that. Exhale, inhale up, interlace the fingers, exhale over, inhale up, exhale over, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale, reach forward up, rolling on down, inhale into the chair, exhale. Now this time we're going to step back and do a little lunge. Kind of open up through the front of the hips, squeeze the glutes, drop the hips forward a little bit. Step back, exhale back, inhale forward, and then we'll do the same thing. Inhale, roll on up, exhale, and we're going to flow right straight into that one. Inhale up, exhale over, inhale chair, exhale back, inhale step back into that lunge, exhale step forward, inhale step back into the other lunge, exhale forward, inhale slowly up. We'll do that one more time. Inhale up, exhale over, inhale in the chair, exhale back, step back into the lunge, exhale, back into the lunge, inhale forward, exhale, inhale, roll on up, exhale. Again, let's do it again. We're going to inhale, reach up, exhale over. And one of the things I kind of like to play with here is we're just going to bend one knee to my left side, and I'll open up a little bit more on the outside of the hip here. And then we'll switch, we'll do the same thing. Exhale, inhale back, Exhale, step back into that lunge. This time we're going to drop that back knee to the floor. And I'm going to take, you can go just right here. What I like to do here is I like to take that elbow, place it to the outside of that left knee, a little tuck in the pelvis. I'm going to place my hands on top of one another like this. And I'm just going to kind of turn and look over that right shoulder. I'm just trying to stretch out this whole lateral side here. At the same time, you're kind of opening up in the back of this hip. Exhale into the twist. Take hold for a couple of breaths here. Exhale fully. Allow for a nice full inhale. Exhale fully. Allow for a nice full inhale. One more time. Exhale fully. Now we're going to come back. We're going to pivot this back leg around just a little. We're going to shoot back, and you're just going to open up through the front of this hamstring here. Same thing. Make sure you're just nice and secure. You can hands on the thigh, hand on the floor. If you need like a little prop here, you can, a chair, the side of a bed, something like that. We're just opening up the hamstring a little bit. You can also rotate a little to get more to the outside. Same thing, we're just going to hold for a couple of breaths. Then we'll inhale, come back. Come back into that lunge. You're going to step that foot forward, step this leg back, drop on down. Same idea here. We're going to go elbow, hand, and that little rotation. And for a couple of breaths. We're going to come back. We'll pivot this leg around. We'll shift back, pull that toe back. And if you feel a little unbalanced, number one, right, I'm going to bring this leg around. So it's kind of at an angle, oblique angle. And then number two, when you straighten that leg, you can also bring it a little out to the side as well. That'll give you a little bit more balance, right? Hand on the thigh, hand on the floor, or on some kind of implement. Again, if you want, you can play with a little bit of rotation. You're going to get the outside of that hamstring. Hold for a couple of breaths. And then we'll inhale, we'll come back. This time we're going to take both legs back. And we're just going to sit back on those heels to the extent that feels comfortable for you. For some people, you may want to put something underneath. And then here, we're just going to kind of dive forward. Hands, thumbs can be up or palms down, depending upon how flexible you are here. And then bring the forehead toward the floor. Again, you can put a pillow underneath if you want it. Just hold it for a couple of breaths. One more here. Then we're going to come forward, come onto the ground, and we're just going to post up onto the elbows, let that low back soften, let the glutes relax. The tendency is kind of clench the glutes, keep it nice and relaxed. So you can let the low back go. Find the breath. You don't want to be here either. Gently press the floor away. Chin gently tucked, back of the neck long, chest and shoulders wide. Hips neutral. Go back soft. Couple of breaths. Then we'll slowly lower down. And then from here, we're going to post that arm out to the side. Be gentle with this. We're just trying to open up through the shoulders a little bit more. We're going to take this leg. We're going to bring it around. Just hold for a couple of breaths. Exhale fully. Allow for a nice full inhale. You can keep a little tuck in the pelvis too to protect the low back here. Exhale fully. Allow for a nice full inhale. Like 3 to 5 nice deep breaths in each position. And then we'll come back and do the same on the other side. Post that arm out. Bring that leg around. A little tuck in the pelvis to protect that low back. Exhale fully. Allow for a nice full inhale. Exhale fully. Allow for a nice full inhale. One more time. Exhale all the way around your legs. We're going to inhale, come back. Again. We're going to just gently press up. Again, as long as that feels good on your low back, we'll lower on down. Then we're going to push the hips up and back. And we're going to come into a little yoga down dog. If it feels good, you can just kind of walk it out a little bit here, stretch the calves. And then when you're ready, you can hold, keep it slight bend in the knees. Let the body just kind of release into this. Exhale fully. We're going to inhale, walk the hands back. Exhale fully. And as you inhale, roll on kind of begin or end where we began. Just a little bit of rotation side to side. Gently tap the small of that. Gently tap the sides of the ribs. Shake it out a little. Shake it out a little. And then you're good to go. You should, let's see, that took us 10 minutes. Right? It should, once you get this little routine down, you could do this in like 5 to 7. But that's a great way really to start your day. But to prepare you for lifts too, whether you're, lifting or whether you're going for a hike, it should get you going. Hey, reach out if you want anything more specific or you want to discuss this as well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.